All right, guys, what is going on? Rabid here, and today I want to look at GPU mining profitability. It's been a little bit since we checked out the GPUs. I do, in fact, have mine online again because the profitability is slowly turning on. Now, I only have this one on, not that one, because I am limited at power. I have everything to set up another 30 amp. I still have all this stuff here. We got another PDU, everything hanging out here to build out another rack and move everything over there and the other 30 amp and so on. But for now, I don't have it in. We can see my power. I'm actually doing something not good. So by not good, I mean I'm at 6,189 watts. And this is a 30 amp 240. You shouldn't go over 5,700 watts. That is your 80%. 7,200 watts is your 100%. So you're recommended to always go 80% of the maximizing for the 24 hours, 24/7 type of use. So I am kind of over that. I have been feeling it. If things start getting a little too warm or something, then I do shut my GPUs off for a couple hours or whatever and then turn them back on. But for the most part, I do have my GPUs, at least the X12 online with a bunch of 3060 Ti's, some A2000s, and I believe there's a 3080 in there, a 3070. So that's currently running right now. But we're gonna go look at a bunch of coins, you know, the ones most people talk about. That's your Ergo, your Flux, Raven coin, and so on. We're gonna take a look at them, see what the network hash rates look like, see what the profitability is looking at them, and what the break-even cost is currently in power, because since the merge, it was hanging around that 6 to 7 cent mark. And it does look like the profitability is actually moving up to more expensive power to hit that break-even spot, which is a good sign that crypto is starting, or at least GPUs are starting to get closer to profitability. And, you know, depending on your power price, you may have broke that profitability mark or you're getting more profitable. Now, me at 11 cents per kilowatt hour, I am currently profitable right now on a couple set coins. We're going to look at the one I'm currently mining. That is Nexa. It is profitable right now, but let's go to the workstation and just kind of have a look at the whole GPU mining atmosphere right now. All right, guys, so we're going to start with the obvious that everyone uses, and that is what to mine. And we're starting off here. Yes, crypto prices have been going up, but we're not quite sure what's going on with the hash rate. But we're going to start with what to mine here just to see what things are looking at. And I am on an RTX 3070 and 11 cents per kilowatt hour USD. And coming in here, we can see that Lithium, it's actually only losing 1 cent. Now, I know I just said only losing 1 cent. That means it's not profitable at my current power price, but it's only losing 1 cent now. Caspa is only losing 2 cents. We got some nice hash here. We got some Radiant RXD. It's only losing 2 cents. We got Ergo. It's losing 10 cents here. We got Cortex. It's negative 11. Vertcoin, negative 11. BitTube, let's scroll on down. We got Callisto, negative 15. FW, FPOW here, minus 15, so we're losing 15 cents. Aeon, losing 16. Nexa, losing 16 cents here. Did I hit Raven Coin, or is it way down? Okay, Raven Coin's way down here. It's losing 19 cents. So, you know, for the most part, we can see that a lot of the coins are obviously fairly down in that red zone for my power price, so I wouldn't be mining them. But some of them are actually picking up in value. And it's interesting that the coins that are picking up in value, it's not dual mining or anything. Yes, Caspa and Lithium used to be dual mineable. Now you can still dual mine. You can actually triple mine now with GMiner. You can mine ZIL with any other coin you want by the sounds of things. I haven't really looked into it yet. Let me know down in the comments if you're doing that or how it's working. But to me, you know, even directly mining a coin by itself, it's still not really profitable at my power price here. Now adding on another coin like Ergo or something, it's going to use a bit more power, and then you're going to be even more red because you are using more power. Then you got to decide, what coin do I sell? And really you have to sell everything and then some to cover that power cost. But that's the way I mine. It's a totally different situation than paying out of pocket or something. But regardless, so profitability is picking up, and this is 11 cents per kilowatt hour. So, you know, we used to be at like 6 or 7 cents for these all to break at zero, but we're almost breaking even at 11 cents power. So I'm going to play around with this and find the even break even point here. All right, so I went down to 9 cent power, and we can see a Lithium, we're profitable, 9 cents. Radiance, profitable 2 cents. Caspa is profitable 2 cents. So we do have profitability happening at 9 cent power. Now, a lot of these here still, obviously, we're at the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cents negativity here. So as an average break even, I still wouldn't consider 9 cents as a break even because most of the coins are not breaking even at 9 cents. So we're going to have to go down a little bit more. Okay, so I am now at 7 cent power, and I feel this is probably going to be the closest middle ground to break even because as you go down, some other ones are going to look a lot more profitable, and as you move up, it comes down, you know, vice versa. You're never going to find the direct medium unless every coin had the exact perfect hash rate spread around between it. But that never happens because crypto's pumping. Who knows what's going to pump today, what's going to pump tomorrow, what's going to dump, and so on. But, you know, 7 cent power here, 14 cent profit on Lithium, you know, 6 cent profit on Caspa, 7 cent profit on Radiant. We got BitTube Cash here is making 5 cents a day. We got Cortex making 5 cents. This is all on RTX 3070. Remember, Ubic making 3 cents. We got Grin is making 3 cents. Conflux is profitable with 2 cents. Eternity 2 cents. Ergo is even profitable at 2 cent power. Vertcoin 2 cents, and so on. Now coming back down here, we can see Ravencoin. It's still losing 1 cent, but we're pretty close to that break-even point, but not quite. Same thing with Flux. Now, Flux is going to be a tricky one because start of February, it's going to drastically change as the halving is going to happen. So the block rewards on the proof of stake for the nodes as well as proof of work is going to be cut in half, which means it's going to become a lot less profitable. So pretty much one of two things or both things have to happen. Flux needs to pump quite a bit in price to bring that profitability back, or half the hash rate has to leave and find something else. Now, depending on your power price, we just saw there are profitable coins above Flux, and you can just mine something else, swap with the Flux if that's what you want to do or whatever. Regardless, things are going to be changing on Flux here soon. So keep that in mind. We got FW losing 2. So I think 7 cents is probably a nice way to look at break even, but at 7 cent power, we do have some coins that are up in the profitability, and we did see this even upwards of 9 cents. So I think a good 7 to 8 cents is a nice break-even point, which where we did used to have to be of just last month, I believe, was like 5 to 6 cents. So I'm going to try to do this probably every month just so we can get an idea of this. But yeah, so we went from 5 to 6 cents upwards of anywhere 7 to 9 cents for profitability. And before that, 6 cents was actually across the board here. So technically, if we did the same thing we did before just to find something break even and profitable, we would be probably saying 9-10 cents per kilowatt hour here in terms of that break even, because a lithium was profitable, or at least break even up in those higher numbers. So crypto mining profits are slowly starting to rebound. They're nothing crazy, but they are coming back. Now let's just kind of have a look at some network hash rates to see if that has any effect with what's going on, or if it's just purely crypto pumps. All right, so I'm not going through every single coin. I'm just going to do some quick ones, starting with Ergo. And for the most part, in the past month, we can see that the hash rate is actually staying fairly decent. We are seeing actually a slight uptick in that hash rate, but overall, you know, we are staying pretty consistent. So when it comes to Ergo, it's purely due to this crypto pump that's happening. Moving on to Flux, looks like the same situation here. We are maintaining a fairly steady hash rate across the board on Flux. Ravencoin, looks like we're actually coming down a little bit, not too much, but we are slightly down compared to some of the earlier peaks here throughout the month and whatnot. But overall, you know, everything does look like it's just purely due to the fact that crypto is finally gaining a little bit of value again. And as for Caspa, I do have to use mining pool stats because there is no type of hash rate thing in there. MinerStat does have one, but I find a lot of things with it to be kind of inaccurate. Regardless, it looks like the difficulty across Caspa has been coming down since December constantly. Past couple days, we are on an uphill swing. Is that due to FPGAs? It's hard to say, or people are just moving on to it. We'll see what happens there. But obviously, we have a 24% increase in price, which pumps up that profitability. But overall, the same thing applies. There isn't any new fancy hash rate hitting these networks, and there isn't really any just dying off and leaving. So it is 100% due to these pumps. But one thing I see with Caspa here, guys, look at Wooly Pooly. 65.8% of known hash rate. Come on, guys. Decentralization. We shouldn't have, you know, the top pool in any coin, max it should have in theory would be like 45%. So everything should be at like 45% and lower, and spread that out. And, you know, they're charging 0.9%. I believe, who is it here? CryptoPool.online, 0% pool fees. Move to them. I believe these guys run everything off solar, and, you know, they're trying to get more people to go into their pool. So maybe try CryptoPool.online out, 0% pool fees. And it's supposed to stay like that till like further notice. So it could be for the whole year. It could be forever. I don't know, but 0% pool fees, that will actually, you will notice that over a year's time and stuff, you will gain quite a bit more cash buff from not having to pay pool fees. We also have hero miners here, 0.9%, which is the same as Wooly Pooly. Very popular pool. Give them some more hash, guys. Give all these pools some more hash. Just get some of that off of Wooly Pooly. I don't know why so many people always got to flock to a single pool. If you know anything about profitability, I can pretty much guarantee they are not finding enough blocks to cover that much hash rate at all. So if you look at like blocks found per last 100, compare that to the hash rate that they have, I bet you they're getting less rewards per block found per hash rate that you have on the pool. I found this out in pretty much any coin I've ever mined and tested with smaller pools. So spread out your hash. You'll probably most likely even see increased earnings by doing that. So just do your own work, guys. Spread out the hash rate, become more decentralized, do what proof of work and crypto is supposed to be doing, away from centralization into that decentralization zone. And the final topic for today is, what am I mining? Nexa on my GPUs. That is what my rig is currently on. And if you followed this since last month, you know, it only had like 500 gigahash or something on the network. And now we're peaking around 3.58 terahash. So I am going to have to kind of update my chart here. We'll do that live so you can see I'm not lying or anything. The price has gone up quite a bit minus this spike here, but 3.58 terahash is on the network. So I'm just going to come into here, move over to Nexa here and put 3.58 slightly down a little bit. 58 terahash is on the network. We got to see what can we sell this coin for. So currently, basing off this, you know, I'll be getting about 1.2 million coins per 24 hours. Yes, it's not on what to mine. And I really hope this coin doesn't end up on what to mine so that people can gain profits, because once everyone smashes it, profitability will die. But a lot of people have been smashing it and the price just keeps going up and it becomes and remains profitable. But right now, 1.2 million, you can see there's 15.8 million coins right now up to sell at this price here. You can see this is lower than the asking price that it's currently listed at. So you're going to have to use this price down here, because you can set a market sell and be able to sell 1.2 million coins easily if there's 15.8 in the market ready to buy. So here we're going to set that up to 50711. So I'm just going to come into my price here, 50711. And at my hash rate, 377 mega hash, 1.2 million coins per day. We got our price and everything set. That is $8.57 before power. I do use 1636 watts on Nexa with that rig. That's the full OCTOMINER system. All the fans, everything is 1636. That is $4.31 in power that I'm going to have to get to cover that, with a profit after power of $4.26. Yes, it is nothing major, but hash rate has been hammering this coin. The price continues to rise and it has been remaining profitable. So the profits are there, $4.26 across 12 GPUs. Nothing major, but that is still profit. That's still better than all these coins here that are in the negatives, not making you anything. So keep these things in mind. All right, guys. So there we go. That is pretty much GPU mining is slowly coming back. Well, there we go, guys. The GPUs are on. They are currently making profit, and GPU mining as a whole is slowly coming up in profitability. Now, we are still way too young in this bear market, but coming around the corner, I still don't expect GPU mining to get anything like it was even at the peak of the bull run, but it will get profitable again. Just nothing insanely crazy. But what do you guys think? Do you guys have your GPUs on? I know a lot of you guys in Europe, you guys got crazy power and still nothing is going to be profitable. So you guys in North America, Canada, US, Mexico, wherever, you know, if you got decent power at about 11 cents or less, are your GPUs turned on? Are you looking for more GPUs? Or are you just holding off and still waiting? Remember, there is still probably quite a bit of hash rate that is shut off and waiting to turn on once, you know, decent profitability does come back. And once that happens, that will most likely kill profits all over again. So we also have that cycle that will hit sometime. So we'll see what happens. Regardless, you know, we are profitable right now. And pretty much anything you can mine is profitable right now, but it also comes down to your power price. For myself, you know, it is making a little bit of money. So thank you for checking out this video, guys. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.